So today I will be revisiting an old video, mostly because that video ended a little bit on a disappointing note, you could say. But now that Waking the Tiger is here, and now that we have all these new formidable factions, I think it's time that we make Greece Byzantium again, for real this time. So in order to create the formidable nation of Byzantium, you must, as Greece, be independent, control Albania, control Banat, control Altania, control Mutina, control Dobruja, control all Greek states, control all Turkish states, control all Bulgarian states, and control all Yugoslav states. Then, Greece will be known as Byzantium. It will move the capital Istanbul. Then, it will rename Istanbul to Constantinople. Plus, you gain cores on all of those states. Now that sounds like a good time. And so first thing is first, if we're going to eventually reform the Byzantine Empire and declare a new emperor, we might as well at least have a referendum over it. So for this game, Italy has formed the Pact of Rome, while Poland and Romania have renewed their alliance. Early on, we got some heavy politicking, but for us, we have to go reincorporate the Bulgars into our glorious nation state. Well, in at least 200 days we will. And now 240 days later, we are channeling the spirit of Basil II. Meanwhile, Hitler has declared war on pretty much everyone imaginable. You can see the so-called Pact of Rome and the Allies are ganking him pretty hard. And so now Yugoslavia has joined the Axis, even though the Axis is almost dead, because the United Kingdom has declared war on Yugoslavia, I guess. And now the Yugoslavians are in a civil war. We got the Yugoslavian Confederation joining the Allies, and a failed attempt on Hitler's life. I swear, this is like Game of Thrones happening right now. But for me, while all that chaos is happening to my north and west, we shall focus on the east and take out the Turks. And now the nationalist Chinese have joined the Comintern, cause why not? I mean, it's not like they were fighting the communists in a civil war before the Japanese invaded. Oh, no, Hitler, I'm not gonna do that. So I may have forgotten that the Turks can land in Bulgaria as well as mainland Greece, and now they're coming up behind me. But this is good, because I have a brilliant plan. We shall attack and get to Constantinople with one group of divisions, thus cutting off the troops to our south. Then, we shall attack north and take the port in Bulgaria and cut off all the Turkish troops coming in with another group of divisions, thus surrounding two different Turkish armies at once. And that is a plan executed to perfection. We have now cut off 4 divisions in the Constantinople area, and we've also taken the port in Bulgaria, cutting off another 10 to 12, I'd say. Now we're just tightening the noose a bit. We're trying to connect the two front lines, and thus have the Turks completely surrounded in Bulgaria, and slowly drive them into oblivion. Alright, so the Germans lost. I guess they have become a democratic Germany now. Oh gosh, they're justifying against Lithuania as well. They really shouldn't attack. But we'll see what happens there. My plan, however, is going perfectly. As you can see, I'm holding the Turks here, and oh god, the Germans have now attacked Lithuania, who is part of the Polish alliance. And the Germans have 0 divisions as well. This is really not Germany's game, is it? And so what has been the quickest war of all time, the Polish army walked unopposed all the way into Germany, and now are the proud owners of Germany. Look at that casualty count. You know, I am like right up there with Hannibal in terms of knowing how to maneuver an army. That right there is just brilliance. And with that, we have reclaimed Anatolia into our domain and triggered millions of Turks in the process. We've also added 2 more check marks to the list of requirements. We are well on our way. Alright, so now Italy has left the Pact of Rome, which it formed, to go form a new faction called New Roman Empire with Romania. I swear, man, the Game of Thrones is really Game of Thrones up in here. And I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declare war on the Italian-Romanian alliance. I'm gonna swiftly take over Albania and then defend the coasts, preventing the Italians from being able to land more troops. I also have an army up here on the Danube, meant to stop the invading Romanian army that can hold until reinforcements arrive from Albania. Good news, everyone! Hungary is actually inviting me to replace Italy in the Pact of Rome. So now the Hungarians and the Austrians will be attacking their former ally to help me out. Game of Thrones, man. I swear, Game of Thrones. Alright, the defenders of the Danube held out well. So now we can bring the rest of our army here and begin to counterattack. So the Hungarians are on the verge of death, and this counterattack is going to have to come quick now, because we really need to save them. And just like that, the Romanians are dead. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we just fight a one-front war against the Italians. But Italy has now declared war on the United Kingdom. Taking a page out of Hitler's book, Mussolini has decided to commit suicide by allies. And God bless the Royal Navy, because that has allowed us to invade southern Italy and create a third front for the Italians to fight on, since the two Alpine fronts were not going particularly well. And with that, the Italians have been defeated. And boy howdy, do we have a lot of shit to take. Alright, let's see. We need this, and this. We need Albania down here. And the rest, we'll just see what we can get. And there we go. The National Union of Greece has grown to epic proportions, and we are in fact only one Yugoslavia away from reforming the Byzantine Empire. So the United Kingdom has declared war on Iran. This is a perfect opportunity. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to declare war on Republican Italy, who is guaranteed by the United Kingdom. This will bring the UK into the war, and they will call in the rest of the allies, including the Yugoslavian Confederation. We'll have a full 24-division army ready on the Yugoslavian borders, waiting to blitz them and quickly take them out of the war once the Yugoslavians join. I also have an army up here in Austria and Hungary, meant to take out the Czechoslovakians as quick as possible. That way my retarded AI friends don't have to fight a two-front war for very long. Additionally, I have 24 divisions strategically placed along ports to guard against any potential naval invasions, as well as a group of soldiers placed along the border in Syria to guard against any attack from the Middle East. And I have Libya down here, which I don't really care about. And lastly, I have a 10-division army that I call the Swift Reaction Anti-Amphibious Attacking Force, also known as SRAF, meant to plug up any holes that any successful naval invasions that the enemy might have. Phase 1 is a go. Republican Italy joins the Allies as expected. Phase 2, Iran joins the Pact of Rome, thus entering our alliance. The United Kingdom calls Norway into the war. Oh shit, they're really throwing a curveball at me with that one. Yes, Franco, get in there, mate! Unexpected circumstance, very beneficial though. Man, we got Franco on our side now, nothing can stop us. We got a breach! Quick, bring in SRAF! Invasion of Czechoslovakia, not going as well as hoped. We've made some progress, but they are holding us up for a very long time. Overall though, the war is going quite well. We've put a hit on Yugoslavia. Franco is taking care of Spain really quickly. Are so good for now. Okay, so we got the Yugoslavians to capitulate. However, there is still a significant allied force along the coastal regions that we have to clear out. Middle Eastern front, not much progress either way, but as long as we're holding there, it's good, because that's not our main priority. Franco, hero of the war, gets the French out of it, and we are looking real good right now. So I brought in SRAF to help finish off Czechoslovakia, and I must say their progress has been going quite well. And we've taken over Prague, and are about to finish them off. And there they go. Now all that's left for us to do is to clear Yugoslavia of all the enemies, and we can finally become the Byzantine Empire once again. Now the British have actually taken over the Peloponnese through naval invasion, so we gotta bring SRAF back down here. Goddamn Royal Navy is always a pain in the ass. But the good news is, with the extra forces, we have made progress in Yugoslavia, and the Allies are in their last breath. We're about to surround them, and they're about to go down. Plan executed to perfection. However, the Hungarians actually control one province in Yugoslavia that they have a core on, so they won't give it to me, which means I can't become the Byzantine Empire. And the French have also come back to life after Franco completely abandoned it and let them reclaim it in almost like 2 months. The Italians have also capitulated for like the 8th time, and Hungary still refuses to give me the goddamn state that I need. But right now we gotta go rescue Franco, because the French have managed to reclaim their entire country and are pushing into Spain now. Way to go, Franco. Way to go. Great job, Franco. You owned all of France, and now the French own all of you. Oh my god, it's a miracle. The Hungarians gave me the province I needed. I definitely didn't use the command console to switch over to them, give myself the province, and then switch back. Oh my god. Yo, look at that manpower, though. The manpower, though. I can just, like, spam as many divisions out as I want. This is amazing. And now that we've become the Byzantine Empire, We must rescue our friend Franco, because even though he fucked up, he still saved us in this war, and it is our duty to get him back. And for God's sakes, I leave for 3 seconds and the Austrians and the Hungarians let this happen. Just wonderful. We're making good progress in France, though. The French should be able to surrender soon, and then the war will be all but won. But once again, Italy has risen from the dead, and we have a small problem in the form of Luxembourg, who, for the love of God, I cannot get through their defenses. But most importantly, the French have finally surrendered for a second time, and we're done with that. And with the French surrendering, that also means that Franco has come back. There he is. What's up, Franco? And look at that, Pact of Rome. That's basically what the whole Roman Empire used to be. And check that out. That's Byzantine as fuck right there. Still got the Brazilians hewing around, though. But with that, we have formed the Byzantine Empire again, for real this time. And that's the end of the video.